What's up, YouTube? It's Fats and I'm back once again with another episode of Weed and Thoughts. You already know what it is. Spam up that hashtag I stay high in the comments. You already know what it is, you get me? Go sub to the Twitch. Follow up the Twitch even in the description. You get me? fatsentertainmentmcr on Twitch. Go follow me up there. I be streaming there sometimes. You get me? I like to just slap on a little stream with the webcam and that, play a few tracks and chill. You get me? Have a little chat, get peppered, play a few PC games and that. You get me? But anyways, we're gonna get into this one here, this little video that man's got going. You get me? Episode 13, Weed and Thoughts and that. You already know. You get me? Setting the trends and that. No one does it like I do. No one does this. You do know that sits down, peppered at their brain and chat shit. Obviously, there's a few podcasts out there. There's probably like two main ones, which is Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson. But apart from that, no one really does it. But if you know about them two podcasts in it. But anyways, stop rambling. I always do it. I always end up rambling. Yeah, if you watch my vids, then you know, man just end up rambling, talking shit about random stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with the video. But it makes for good content anyway, isn't it? So we're gonna keep going anyway now. Yeah. Basically, wait. Before I get into the questions, let me just one sec. Right, okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, let's get it. Wait. Did you drop a like though? I beg you drop a like for me though, please. I appreciate you. Alright, the first question, yeah. The first question is, it says, where do I see myself in 10 years, in brackets, career-wise, question mark. And I want to say, I don't know, to be honest. I don't think anybody knows where they're going to be in 10 years, unless you're a skeptic and you get your cards read and it says 10 years, like in 10 years you're going to be a multi-billionaire or something, and you believe that, then that's the only way you're really going to know, like quote unquote know if you're going to, where you're going to be in 10 years. But me personally, I'm not really for that. But I don't know, to be honest. In about, I'd say in 2 years, I expect to be somewhere, either somewhere in this, somewhere in music, or just been like promoted in my job that I'm at now and like done well in this job, because I'm going to be in this job for quite a while. So I either see myself excelling in this job that I'm in now, excelling in the YouTube or the music, or both, or just like, I don't know, just maintaining in it, just like living a normal life and that, I guess. Like probably like maybe, I don't know, career wise, I was gonna start going into like kids and all that and gal and that, like, but that's standard, that happens in everyone's life, you get me? I'm gonna end up doing that at some point. But I don't know, career wise, there's only really three main things that I could see myself excelling in, like if like actually doing it, would be this, either this or like gaming, sort of, like not necessarily like a YouTuber, but like yeah YouTuber actually, yeah, or fucking music, you get me? We got music coming soon, me, Mitchell and Grizzly, you get me? I stay high and that, you get me? Spam that up in the comments. You already know I stay high, I'm not 24/7 365 and that, you get me? You know we stay fly, I stay high, you know that me the motto. Hey, but obviously that's where I see myself potentially in 10 years, innit? Like not even like 10 years, that's probably like 6 years, innit? Like 10 years is a long time, yo. You get me? But we'll go into the next question, yeah. The next question from the same person, and the question goes, if I could be a pro in any esport besides Call of Duty, because obviously everybody knows man loves Call of Duty, you get me? I've been playing this game for a long time. I like love this game, got a lot of love for it. You get me? If I could go pro in any esport besides Call of Duty, what would it be and why? Now, this is a mad question, you know, because there's so many esports out there, yo. Like there's so many. Like the main ones that are popping are like League of Legends, fucking Dota 2, StarCraft, fucking CSGO, like all them ones in it. Like there's bare, even like Overwatch and that, and like Gears of War's even popping. Like, but there's like one team, maybe two teams that are like dominant in Gears of War. So if I was to play that, I'd probably have to be on one of those teams. Otherwise, I'm not really gonna get nowhere. But I wanna say, yeah, out of all of them, yeah, solely because like the money and like the setup and like the layout of it all is like smooth and that, and it all runs good, it'd probably be like Dota 2. I want to say Dota 2 or fucking Dota 2 or like CSGO, because CSGO, yeah, like professional CSGO is sick. Like to watch, it's mad. So to play it at that level would be mad. Like I'd probably say CSGO or Dota 2, you know, one of them two in it. I can't really decide like that, but I would say that, because like that's you get me, that's a pretty, I think that's a pretty good choice, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because all the others, like they're good, you get me, don't get me wrong. I like to watch set times, and I used to play Overwatch, man. I used to watch it on the game and that, man. Like used to watch Overwatch esports and that. It's pretty lit, it's pretty hype and that. You watch some of the crowds at the events are mad. But Call of Duty, yeah, back in the day. Now Call of Duty's gone kind of dead, yo, not even gonna lie. Like competitive wise, to watch it's still fun, but like as far as spectator count is concerned, like the crowd, the audience is like tiny compared to what it was. And I think that's because of the whole Optic thing fucking up, and all the fans like spreading out to different orgs, like repping different orgs, and that people that were supporting Optic are now supporting like Atlanta FaZe, and like, you know, like teams that are just like, you get me, the FaZes are up. FaZe is technically an up of Optic, you get me, because it was them two, like the OG sniper clans and that started the thing, and that really technically it was Optic that started the whole thing. That, get me, they got man like Optic X and that. If you know, you know in it. But anyways, yeah, I would say CS:GO or Dota 2 for that question. If I could go pro in any esport besides COD, what would it be and why? CS:GO and Dota 2 or Dota 2. You get me? But anyways, moving swiftly on. Yeah, gonna take another hit of the zoo. You get me? 1 second. Right. Next question. How many subs would I be satisfied with? How many subs would I be satisfied with by the end of the year? Now, I said at some point in one of my videos, yeah, that I want to hit a goal. I had a goal of like I have a benchmark to hit of 1,000 by the end of the year, innit? But that's gonna be tough, because that's gonna take a man's gonna have to put a lot of videos out a lot more consistently than I'm doing now, you get me? So obviously I wanna say by the end of the year, yeah, realistically about 300, 400, yeah, that would be calm. Or like maybe like lowest at like 200, 250, something like that, yeah. By the end of the year, I'll be cool with that, because you get me, it won't take too long to get many. Obviously, I counting the music as well, because I'm going to be posting up the music and that and all that. So that will count towards the view count and all of that. You get me? But that's not what we're here for. Man's here to put out the content, because I like putting out the content. I like sitting down here and talking about these topics and answering these questions, and you get me, like giving my views and opinions on certain things, and you get me, I answering questions that people want to know about me, letting people know more about me, you get me, about Fats and that, about Nino, you get me, because not really many people know about me, you get me. Man's not like, you can go anywhere and ask, anywhere in Manchester and ask, yo, apart from like Fallowfield and that, and like them places there and that, like where I live and that, where I used to live when I was younger. Like, if you go around there more time, someone will probably know me in it, but that's just because, man, that's where I grew up. But like anywhere else really on socials and that, no one really knows me like that. Like that's, I love that though. I love that people don't know me. But obviously the like man will get there, innit? I'm saying like lowest 250, maximum like 600, 500 even, like subscribers by the end of the year. I'll be satisfied with that. Like that would be perfectly fine by me. You know what I'm saying? That would be, I'll look at that and be like, yo, Man did that. I did that. I did that with just my hands, my two hands, and my thumbs, and my voice and my mind. That's what I did. I made that. I started that little community there. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what your subscribers are, innit? That's like your community, innit? That's like your foundation. You get me? That's like your this is basically the start of my brand, innit? Fats Entertainment. And over, you get me? We've got a next thing coming soon. You're not ready for the next thing when it lands. Yeah, when man released the info one, you get me? The little thing that man's got going down. I'm gonna say group in it. The little group that man's got cooking up. You're not ready, yo. Don't watch. My brothers know. You get me? We won't say too much on that. You get me? But obviously, I'm going to move on to the next question because I've answered that last one. Minimum 250 subscribers, maximum like 600 subscribers I'd be satisfied with. Like either or, one in between there be fine. The 250 be fine. You get me? I'm not really fussed really. You get me? I'm just putting out the content, and if it pops, it pops, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just put out another video and see what happens. But anyways, we're gonna go into the next one, and this one is kind of deep, you know. It's got like man's got to think about this question. Man have to think hard about this question real fast. You get me? So basically, the question is, if I could go back in time and change anything that I've done that I regret, either good or bad, and change it, yeah, like change the good thing that I regret to, like, you know what I'm saying? Wait, what? That question just fully baffled my brain. Okay, wait, let me reread that question one more time, man. If I could go back and change anything that I've done in my life that I regret, good or bad, and change it, what would it be? Right, okay. So we're gonna start off with the bad thing, yeah, because that's the easiest thing. Right. The biggest thing that I probably regret, yeah, would be not, like, you know what's actually kind of mad, yeah? This is gonna be hella madness, yeah. It's gonna be the biggest contradiction ever, and like people are gonna be like, what? How can you say that? Like, you're sat there like doing what you're about to say, and that would be not smoking bud. Like, that would be smoking bud. I would, if I could, yeah, if I could go back to the day that I was about to, the first day that I smoked weed, yeah, if I could go back to that day, I wouldn't take it. I probably would not take it, you know. Like, I don't know, because I know, yeah, at that time, mum was doing well in the sports and that, you get me? I was doing my, like, I was about to start getting into my boxing, back into my boxing and that. I was like 13, 14, you get me? I was on my way to the cinema to watch the last Harry Potter, you get me? The Deathly Hallows Part 2 and that, in 3D, with the man them, and we're going to this little river. It's a chill setting, you know. It was kind of a sick setting, but obviously I'd done, because obviously I found out the man that was blazing bud and that. I knew about weed and that, obviously I knew about it. Been knowing about it from primary school, because I used to get books and that. Mum used to give me science books that I used to read and that. I used to read a book every night and that before I went to bed, like a couple pages in a book. It's a little science encyclopedia thing or whatever it was, I can't remember, but I used to read that, and it had a whole page and a whole good couple pages about drugs and weed and cocaine and everything like that. And you get me, the like, for the weed page, it actually had positive effects in there, and that it mentioned CBD. You get me? This is from I'm talking when I was like 10, 11, because my sister was in school and I got her books from when she was in school. She was in year 10. My sister 5 years older than me, so I used to get her books, yeah. And like, you get me? I was a smart kid, yo. I was proper, like, I was into my books. I was into my reading. I used to actually enjoy reading at one point, and then like I got bored of it, and then I started doing sports, and then, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I'd just go back and change. That's one thing I would go back and change, probably, like, because it would have changed. Like, I know shit would be different now. Shit would be so different right now. Like, not different in a bad way, but different in a good way. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But I don't know about the good thing, you know. I don't, like, why would you? I don't get why would I change a good thing if something's good? If something like how can you regret something good that you done? I regret like doing something good and what someone close to me that should have been there wasn't there, and I didn't let them know about the thing that was going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like leaving someone out. I'd go back and like there was a time where was I? Oh, I can't remember. I think I was out somewhere. Yeah, I was having the sickest time, yo, illest time, and someone said to me, yo, if you're going out, shout me. And you get me out. I got peas and that. You get me. I'm about and that. I'm ready. You get me. Shout me and that. All you gotta do is give me a call, and I'm there and that. But I forgot. You get me. I smoked two drink and that. You get me. Started getting a little lighter. Got to where I was going. Fully forgotten that. And yo, it was mad. It was so mad. It was mad. Yeah, it was hella mad though. Still, obviously, I regret that. That's one good thing that I regret. I regret someone not being there in a good time, but obviously it wasn't my fault. Innit? You get me? It was drugs and that, and liquor and that, and good times and that. You get me? Time flies when you're having fun, yo. You forget what's going on. You get me? No one can say that's not true. But obviously, I don't really know. You know, there's plenty of bad times that I can't really recall right now. That I don't really want to say in this video that I regret. There was times where I was young, yeah. Obviously, mum was like 15, innit? Mum was a little youth and that. Mum was a young G, you get me? Mum was like 14. Tuesday just hit the puberty times and that. You get me? Just started getting busting two things in man's room and that. I'm not gonna say too much, but man, everyone does it. You get me? Every guy does it at that time in their life. And you got a freak out. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you know, you know, innit? You're not saying too much because it's a bit mad to talk about on a YouTube video, but. You get me, man, keep it real. Anyway, like, there was this time, mum was with two things. Mum was with man them got a shout. You get me, mum rolled to the shout. You get me, had two drink and that, two zoots and that. You get me, one thing was on me. Man them was doing their thing. You get me, as well. And you see me, yeah, man came prep, man had the things there, man had the protection. You get me, in my sock, you know, like not even in my pocket, in my coat pocket, and man had it in my sock. Man had it in my sock, you get me, because you know, say you take your socks off when you're about to do them things, you can't do that with socks on. And I had the thing in my sock, yeah, and a madness happened now, yeah, the girl started going on a mad thing, like started putting things on man and that, started putting things on man's head and that. Pulling out eggs and that, started putting eggs on man's boy and that. Yo, it was mad. The girl started going on madness. Yo, it was West. It was all mad. But obviously, like, I coulda. Mum, would you say mum was a virgin these times, innit? Mum wasn't, and man didn't really. I knew what I was on, but I didn't really pursue girl like that at that age. You get me? It wasn't really what I was on. I was on sitting at yard playing games, chilling with the man them. You get me, going out playing football. You get me, doing boy things and that, causing a little bit of havoc and that in ends and like places and that. And then like, fuck, I did it again. I did it again, yo. I just fully forgot what I was talking about. How you're probably thinking, how the fuck did you just do that? But I did. You get me? I just did that. I don't know. But yeah, let me give you a quick little backstory here. Yeah, this gameplay and that. You're probably thinking, Ras, man's on the Fortnite thing, yeah? Yeah, I was for a day. I literally downloaded it. Played like, obviously I was playing with my little cousin in it. She's like 14. And obviously she was on. I joined her party and that. She was playing, I waited for her and that, and then I said, yo, are you playing? She was like, yeah. So we played. She didn't have a mic in, which was annoying me the whole time because I was in the thing, like, obviously, because when you're in a game and someone's talking in game, you can hear them like in the game and through your TV and that. So I was still saying certain things and that, like saying, oh, he's over there, you know what I'm saying, like there's people there, he's weak and that, because I tagged someone here. I said I tagged someone with my assault rifle or something. Yeah, I tagged him myself. I thought this week. I got the assist. There's another one. She killed them both. She killed them both. You know, it was sick. She was going in. I was like, Rashan, yeah, big up. But I told you I get you in a video. That's why you didn't want to put the mic. Oh, I don't know. I see it now. That's why she didn't want to put the mic in, because she knew I'd probably use it as video if we won, which is exactly what I've done. So if that's what you thought, then well done. But we'll get another gameplay soon. Trust. I'll do it again. But anyways, I think I got one more question. You know, got 7 minutes left there in this video right now. Yeah, and we have one more question to answer. Now this question is a bit of a mad question, because there's so many people that can be the answer to this question. And the question is, if I could meet anyone, like not even any celebrity, just like any well-known person, like in the world, like dead or alive, who would it be? Now you see that question there? That's a mad question. That's a deep question. How can I answer that question? Yeah, because there's so many people. I'm gonna start by saying I'm gonna give you 5 people in it that I would want to meet dead or alive, because to give you one person would just be a violation to so many people. And the first one I'm gonna say is Muhammad Ali. You get me? Because he's the GOAT and a very wise guy, and I would love to meet that guy, because he was my idol when I was doing boxing. You get me? He was the guy that I looked to be. He was the guy that I watched, even though when I used to box, when I was training and that, I didn't fight like him. I just used to watch him, because I used to analyze his movement. I didn't use him for his combos, or like, you know what I'm saying, his fighting style, just his like his footwork. His footwork was immense, and his head movement, yo, like not necessarily his striking. But as I grew taller, I like now, if I was to go into boxing, because I'm like 5'11", I got long arms in it. If I was to go into boxing now, I'd probably fight like him. And because I used to fight like kind of like Mike Tyson, and I was more inside. You get me? Body shots, hooks, and that. You get me? Little bob and weave, left hook, right, and that. You get me? Right, left, and that. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. That's what I'm saying, innit? And obviously, Muhammad Ali's first one, and the second one would probably be, I don't know, you know. I'd want to meet Elon Musk, definitely. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with that guy, just about like business and like where he started from, and you know what I'm saying, how he got to where he is now, and the way, the avenues he took to get there, and that, and how long it took him to like start Tesla, and you know what I'm saying, all of that, and you know, SpaceX and that, and all that shit. I'd love to chat. I'd love to chat to him. He's one guy that I would love to meet. Third person. I would say Stephen Hawking in his prime. That would have been mad. That would have been sick. That would be sick to meet Stephen Hawking in his prime, like before he got hit with when he was in uni and that. When he got me. Well, actually now, just have to say like the times when he just met uni and that. My God, cause you know what I'm saying. Like if he could come back from, like, you know, like when you see it in films where people come back at a certain age, like, you get me, they come back and they're not old, you get me, they're not like a kid, they're like 20s, like mid-20s and that, like 25, 26. Like, love to meet Stephen Hawking at that age, because I feel like that was his peak age. I don't know, I'm just assuming, I don't know, but I'd love to meet him anyway. He's one guy. That was the third guy, innit? Yeah, that was the third guy. So the fourth person, sorry. I don't know, you know. It's a tough question. It's a tough one to give. I don't know. It's a tough answer to give. Albert Einstein he was a smart motherfucker. You get me? They say, you get me? Apparently he was like proper good vibes and that. I done research on guy and that, and on the guy and that, and he was apparently like good vibes, proper good energy and that, dead positive and that, always happy and that. You get me? And I'm about that positive vibes, the energy and that. You get me? The good vibes, the good waves and that. I'm about that. So to meet him would be sick. Like that would be lit. That would be proper lit though. That would be sick. That to meet Albert Einstein. You mad? That would be cold. Imagine having that conversation with him. My head would probably be fried after the conversation, but I would have gained a hell of a lot of knowledge. You get me? And he probably would have shown man a lot as well, because I'm more of a hands-on type of learner, innit? Like if someone's trying to teach me something and they show me, like they do it themselves and I watch, I got more chance of going and doing that myself first time or second time than if they was to give me a book and say read that and then do it. You get me? That sounds so dumb, but you get me? That's just how I learn, innit? Everyone learns differently. Not everyone learns the same. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when someone play, like I remember, you know what's mad, yeah? When I learned how to flip mode, yeah, like back roll and that, I didn't like watch a video or like just randomly just do it. I was out with my boys and that. One of my boys started flip moding and I said, obviously he did it first time, he did it quick in it because he was good at it. He did it rapid now, yeah. And I said, yo, next time you do that, slow it down so I can like watch and then like do it and that. And then he did it. And then I went home, got like some small Rizzler, like the little short ones and that. And then started practicing with like cigarette and that, like putting cigarette in the Rizzler and like back rolling it. Did it multiple times. And then I eventually got a long one, tried it with a zoot, and I done did it. But obviously that question there, the dead or alive one, the fifth person would be, who would it be? I don't know, I can't remember, yo. But I'm gonna have to cut that one short there, you know, because man ran out of time in it. But I'll get to in the next video, yeah, I'll hold that question down and answer it again in the next question, that last question there, because man ran out of time in it. But get me, don't forget, click the links in the description and that. Fats Entertainment on Twitch, you already know. You get me, streams coming soon. But I've been Fats, this has been Weed and Thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.